like Ember and PL move out and farm until they hit their sweet spot, and the other four just like end up in this bloody battle.
Oh, I can feel the battle already. Looking at the draft, I think this is going to be very heated, and Visage does not tell me that it's going to slow down. That's, oh wow, that's so long since I saw a good Visage game.
Oh, it's always played by like Team Empire. Love it.
Yeah,
like,
of
Team
course.
Empire. Love it.
Of course.
And what was the phrase that was coming out during the qualifiers? Why wouldn't I pick it when I've got like? Oh no, that was during the MLG games.
Oh,
during the MLG like games and X games. Whereas it's like, well, why wouldn't I pick the hero when I've got a player who's got like 50 wins on just this hero alone? Like it makes sense.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, he's just so strong. Like the burst damage with it, which can then come out from Visage as well. The control factor from the familiars. It's not going to be enough to deal with the split push, but you're running an Urshik, a Wyvern, and Lion. These guys aren't going to be that efficient at mopping up the familiars during the fights.
5 seconds.
I mean, the familiars are very difficult to kill for sure. It's pretty much only like Queen doesn't want to hit them because she has business to do. You know, she needs to do things. And Winter Wyvern, he can definitely kill them. Like he's probably their best go-to hero because he can get long range.
Well, let's see if they can take care of business. We're going to get ourselves into our game, our third deciding matchup. CDEC versus Vega. Winner will play up against the winner of Archon versus MVP. All series for the first rounds going to a full 3 games. Love TI.
Yeah, this is such an amazing start to see all these teams being evenly matched up in the first games that they're playing here in this morning at TI. We see a Shaker trying to go in and drop a ward here, but Garter was on top of it. He had boots himself on Rubik. Very, very normal to go boots first.
It also flags to the fact that one Rubik can just keep his distance up against the Earthshaker, but when he's ready to rotate, he's going to move quick and fast in behind that tower, and that's where Quap has to be very much aware of this. Seema, well, okay, they're going to say a low to the Tusker to start with. He's not actually going to crack the Arctic Burn for the moment, just happy to move the Tusker away from the rune, and this means rune security.
He's just doing some punches, and actually the rest of CDEC are like, hey, can we punish?
I was actually waiting for the shot. Actually, they're coming in.
He can fly over it, though. That's the downside. He can just use his Arctic Burn after.
It's true. Now, Light Striker Ray. They're getting contest for both runes. There's a double stun here, and they've already managed to crack it. There's your shards. Lion so low. Soul Assumption damage. There it is. CDEC take the first kill. They will lose their Lina for this, however.
Yeah, but they still got the first blood and they got both bounty runes, so that's a big win for them already. And look at Seema, he's in no man's land right now.
Just chasing it away. Look at the Rubik.
He has boots as well.
Yep. So there's no way for the Wyvern. Oh, he jukes it. He actually come through the tree. He ran the other way. Garter. Did you see him in the end? I don't think he did. He'll have to let him go.
Yeah, he made a little nice play there. Runs around and gonna make it back to top lane safely. Mid lane, Lina going up against the Queen of Pain. This is actually a very even matchup, but Lina slightly wins it if everything is even. However, she did die first there in the first skirmish. So still Wyvern just running around here, looking at mid lane.
I don't think it's that bad for Lina. Okay, yeah, she died, but the regeneration of Queen of Pain is burnt out. So if you can just get that Light Strike Array or some level of setup like what you believe a telekinesis, which Rubik is trying to do, you're going to get the advantage. And now, blink away, that's a long time, like 15 seconds every time you get a blink. So just be really, really worried about the rotation.
Rubik is making this lane very painful for no one because he can't come that close and he can't contest the last hits just due to a massive amount of damage.
Pick up. He's too far away. They can't get the Light Strike Array in time.
Yeah, nice try though, and they just keep him away from farming. Garter says, hey, I don't have anything better to do, so I'm gonna be here and enjoy your lane. And bottom lane, I mean, Shaker is trying to get as much as he can during this, but he still doesn't want to push too far. Look at Ember and Visage. They could kill him, maybe.
It's that observe wall on the other side of the tree line that can just do some work. Yeah. Also, Visage...
Is he dead?
I think he's actually... He's too far up. And this could just be a simple searing chain to Soul Assumption. Yeah, he's dead.
He was way too far out there. He kept fighting against the Visage, but... He underestimated slow.
It's going to have a harder time. The booties have been picked up by Visage, so he's got the speed there. Now the rune battle starts again, and it's a double damage rune that Rubik is going to steal. And that just leaves the bounty on bottom. Yeah. But there's no bottles being run just yet, so it's just going to be picked up by Visage.
Yeah.
So now this is 4 for 4. I know I start counting runes, but...
Yeah.
But Vega's not getting any extra advantage in this game apart from the fact that PL's finding farm on top.
Exactly. Rune control is very important as well, especially when you can get extra experience onto a hero like Visage who needs his level 6 quickly so that he can get the birds online.
We should probably keep our eyes on mid.
Yeah.
Because there's a smoked up Rubik at the moment with the double damage rune. But he's not finding the gap.
No one is playing a very safe position here. It's the hardest position to gank, is like right where he was standing there. And I doubt that he's gonna go too far out of position here. We'll see. Top lane? Are they trying?
It's just okay.
Oh, he blinked into a jungle.
He actually blinked over the top of Garda because he's coming up to do the stack.
Yeah.
So this is the first part of the stack. If he's realizing he can't stand the lane, it's the only other choice he's got.
Yeah, still doing a very good job though. Is no one. He's 10-2 against 11-2 on Lina, despite all this bullying from the Rubik.
They found Solo. Or Solo found Garda. So the first Earth spike, but Garda's got the boots. He's picking out, saying, "Can we go for this?" With a snowball into the shards, they lock him in. But then again, the embrace is cold on top of the Lion, locking him on the high ground as Lina moving up. That's a level 2 slave.
Get the nuke.
Ah, she's not in range, but when they turn for the stun, maybe then it is.
Why did he back?
I don't know.
Oh man, Shiki, he could have gotten that nuke for sure.
He might have felt like, okay.
Yeah, he doesn't have boots, so...
The Lion wouldn't have turned unless Shiki turned.
Yeah,
and that was the only thing that would have brought him in range for the slave. So I can understand the reason why he's like, I'm not going to go on a wild goose chase. I need to keep control over the Queen of Pain.
Yeah. If you look over to the cast range of the Dragon Slave, though, that's very deceptive because it actually reaches further than the cast range of it. So you can nuke very far away. I believe we could have secured that, but either way, Lion gets away there.
Yes.
Haste rune being secured for Queen of Pain on top.
Mag, he's not going to get on that cliff top. No matter how much Rubik would love it. I'm actually a little concerned now if I was Rubik. One, because there's a hasted Queen of Pain chasing after you.
Yeah.
And two, because he's not finding any levels. So Visage will move over, Grave Chill on a hasted target. Well, that's just going to give movement speed, and there's your fissure block. So Rubik is dead. Soul Substance damage, though. No one's taking a lot of hits here. And is there any kind of rotation? Nope. Everyone's staying in the lanes exactly where they are.
Yeah, I mean, they let them do whatever they want to. The hasted Queen, the support, no one cares about them. Lina wants to get her items, and Ember wants to get his levels. He wants to keep getting as much as possible. Tusk, we haven't really talked about him much, but on top lane, he's now finally starting to get some experience out. The fight that he was part of there on the Lion was, you know, very close to being a kill. But
I like the Mango build on the PL. Mango bottle. How much life can you possibly get out of this guy? The shard's not doing enough, and XZ actually dropping really low. There's another lens. He can actually go for this. Doppelganger down into the secondary lands. Tusker back to the shop, buys a TP throw, and is dead. While in the middle lane, they're killing off the Lina, and Garda doesn't have enough for a revenge kill. He doesn't actually have Fable available, and now Solo can turn it around, and they get a kill on Garda too. 3 quick kills in very quick succession.
You know what worries me for CDEC? I mean, Garda running around and bothering the lanes, that's fine. That's something that he's, you know, he's been trying to win the lane for Lina, who died early on. But in compensation to that, they only have a level just now for Visage. He hasn't been getting that much by his pulse. I mean, Lion is level 4. He's actually higher. He's almost 5. So normally you do this, you try and get as much as possible in your Visage. Yep. But with him going down there earlier as well,
Lion's even finding money.
Actually,
he's finished up his Tranquil Bridge, which means Solo never has to go back to base. The beauty of mana drain and the passive regeneration you get when, obviously, the time is off for your Tranquils. So he's really happy and can afford a Blink Dagger. What's Visage? Like, Visage is so much more item dependent, and Negative Scepter is a lot more expensive.
I think they give the lane to Visage now and just farm up jungle, because they have been, you know, doing some pulls and so on. They have stacks in the big camp, but Ember farms really quickly in jungle with the Flame Guard. Oh, look at this deep ward by Vega.
They're wanting a kill. Like, that Observer Ward will at least tell them if anyone's in a TP in. Yeah. And you'll notice too when XZ is going to move back from the top lane, which it is now doing so. But at the same time, like, he has to, like, CDEC have no vision on the top, and they only actually have one person visible, and that's Pasha on top lane. Now they actually see the Queen of Pain, but at that point, there was only one hero visible.
Yeah, and they drop a sneaky ward as well on mid. It doesn't give the optimal vision, but it's more like we don't want to get dewarded, and drops a ward that might help on the mid lane.
I'd just be worried they put the sentry ward on top of the cliff top.
Yeah,
to do like the defensive one, because that should still be able to reach that observer ward.
They would only do that if you block the ancients, though. Like, that's when you would try and look somewhere around there. So I think this is a very good sneak. But looking over to last hits, we haven't talked much about it. 45 and 11 for PL, so the idea to protect him, give him the free farm that he needs, is definitely going well, especially with him getting 1 kill as well and being supporting him one. And Ember still farming up, none of them really being contested.
Yeah, it's just 3 times to farm, that's it. But this is also what we knew was going to happen in this game. Like, it's this delay until you hit that sweet timing. Pasha doesn't want to fight. Ember Spirit doesn't want to fight. This is the last game of the series as well, so it all comes down to this. Just get the space. Rubik needed more. Like, he's managed to find almost 4 levels just by leeching the mid. And it actually looks like they're going to go for a kill on Wyvern. But the Observer Ward from the Dire side will scout this one out.
I mean, normally we see even teams that come out swinging, you know, in the first game, we saw a craziest game, will very often start to play a little bit safer, trying not to risk too much when they're in that deciding game, the third game in a bow 3. The standoff on the haste runes. Very awkward. Are you gonna, or should I?
He's protecting him for the Lina, because Lina has Laguna Blade and Level 4 Slave. Like, this is a kill waiting to happen on Shiki.
Yeah, it's
only
very good
one person be slightly too far out.
Yeah, very good to have that haste rune available.
It should actually be a guaranteed kill on Seema or Bag. Like, all they need to do is get the initial stun, and Tuskar can take care of that. It's just don't dive underneath tier 1 tower to get it.
Yeah, it's about positioning, really. I mean, if they go a little bit too far out, they will be punished by the haste rune. Right now, plenty of pressure on top rune or top tower. This tower is going to go to the PL. Nice last hit by him.
He's going to get such quick items. Like, we're already looking at, like, what's that coming out in the curry? He's got the full drums.
You know, so far I really like the build that he's going as well. He still keeps the brown boots, but he has the drums, he has the Aquila. He's just prepared to fight. He even has the bottle. Something Envy liked to do as well back in when PL was a little bit more popular, before the illusion nerf.
Is under attack.
Man, the Peel and Terrorblade days. I do not miss them.
This movement from CDEC is really weird. They moved almost all of their team into the mid, while leaving the Visage on bottom to find levels. Now, that I can understand. But they smoked for a kill and couldn't find it. Yep, Shiki is dead. Finger and Sonic Wave.
The cast range on Finger, just like, yeah, I don't need to stun you. I'll just kill you.
That's perfect.
Good rotation there. I think he was a little bit surprised when he saw Queen jump him, and then out of fog of war, out of smoke, in fact, comes the Finger.
It's going to be really problematic for CDEC. They're losing control of this game.
Yeah, rather quickly as well. I mean, I understand they needed time to get the Visage birds up, but normally you want to get experience on Visage through either just pulling and having your carry farm, or by going in non-stop fighting. You will be strong in the fights just by soul assumption.
Yep.
So I feel like they have slowed down the game unnecessarily much, and against the Peel, it's so risky to do so.
Oh, they got a nice little thing here from Pasha, a double damage rune to run in after
all the way.
The Tuskar. Can they control him? If they can get the Light Striker Raiden, they might be good. In fact, yep, there's your opening, Laguna Blade, and this is Pasha being massively punished.
Yeah, that ward, you have to give a lot of credit to the ward that spotted the Peel running around there. They were like, yeah, we know what you're up to. Lina was already coming there, so very good play. Heads up play by CDEC.
And that's going to buy him a lot more space.
Yeah.
So now you're actually looking at, well, Aggressive getting closer and closer towards completing his full drums. Then we look towards the Battle Fury, so at least he can fight at the start if he's really required to. And the Tuskar, like, what do we want from him? Is it a Blink Dagger build? Is it just more utility based?
I think it's always pretty open what you want to go on Tuskar. I don't really see. You don't have to go for anything specific. You can go into the Glimmer Cape if you want to. Medallion I don't think is great this game, but it would allow for Roshan kills later. Blink Dagger is always a very good item, but it's so expensive.
I'm actually watching just so much space being given to the Visage on bot. Because I think he knows he can solo kill the Earthshaker.
Yeah.
Because he's obviously never alone. He's got his children with him.
Yeah. With his birds, he can definitely do it, especially as he... You know, if he waits just 1.5 minutes or 75 seconds now, he will be able to resummon. That's when you really have to fear the Visage, because he can go in behind with the birds first, stun you, and then summon new birds, hit you, and then stun you again. That is the true terrifying fight of the Visage.
All the mana in the world, all the fun in the world, and Mag.
But Mag is not doing terrible though. He's farming down here. He's getting stuff done, and the smoke gang is on now. They have the lanes fairly pushed out. Pretty good timing to smoke.
This failed last time.
Yeah.
So they have to try and succeed this time. The Dire don't actually have vision of the ward, so
they got unsmoked, but there's no ward. Rubik, they should know that he's farming this camp. It's Rubik unsmoked.
But they're not quite sure if that's the real Pasha. They're coming close. Okay, now they know. The smoke actually broke, and he'll doppelganger up to the side of this and realize where he is. And the Spirit, there we go. Laguna Blades, they find the PL again. That's 2 in a row. Aggressive. His shields get protected for a little bit. That was Queen of Pain throwing out the Sonic Wave. The Hex has got his TPing out. Aggressive, cannot blink in time. And now it's actually Shiki in a lot of trouble. One charges, buys some space. He got Light Striker ready to buy himself some time against no one. And even more bottle charges. He needs more running time. One more blink into a Scream. There's no mana for a Scream. Now he does, and it's just there in time.
So
however, the Visage is not.
That was so barely they died. And the sad, the sad poetic death. He tried to stay and save his teammates, but he should just have ran away and let the Ember die. That's 2 very high value kills for Vega. Of course, the PL, also a high value kill mid. But they're gonna try and go here.
I think so. They really want the Queen of Pain. She's worth so much, but they pick up the line instead. With Familiar drop down, Soul Assumption's got the kill. And they knew it, but Queen of Pain with a Scream. Maybe they have enough damage. She's gonna lose out. That is huge. The Ember Spirit just took a mega kill streak 13 minutes into the game.
600 gold going the way of the Ember there, and that's when sharing the gold as well. So Visage got a nice chunk of that as well. 1,500 gold on him, probably going into the mech build.
He also got a crap ton of experience. You're going to see like higher level familiars coming up a lot quicker.
TP
got 1,500 gold on this Visage.
Yeah. Yeah, he's really rich. He's got to go for the Guardian Greaves most likely, and it's going to be a really strong item in this game. Mid tower almost being taken here by the birds and the Ember, just chopping away persistently.
Bit by bit, man. Little by little, big things get done.
Yep. And seems they will actually get it. Winter Wyvern now here, but a little bit too late. The spam is not available anymore.
And that's a very easy trade.
Yeah, and the tower went to the Ember as well. So mega kill streak and then the tower as well. This is a good recovery for the Ember, who was forced to jungle a lot.
He even gets a regen rune to boot.
Yeah. So
he can battle up whatever he wants to, and gotta keep your eyes as well on bottom lane. So PL took the top tower very early on. The defense wasn't really there once Tuskar started to move around. But you're losing your tier 1 towers very quickly. Both of the remaining tier 1 towers from Vega are below 50%. And this bottom tower, I think, is going to be at 0% in a fraction of a time.
Yeah, CDEC are really forcing...
Mac, you don't want to be here. You do not want to be here. These Familiars are ready to go. Guard just needs one telekinesis, and then Familiars drop number 1, drop number 2.
And he has
very
Fissure as
kill.
well. Level 4 Fissure on Rubik. That's one of the best spells he could steal.
You got to get away from this, Vega. Like, with Fissure and Laguna Blade up, you're looking at death.
Yeah. Honestly, like, in this game, between all spells that you could possibly steal, this is one of the best that you could run around with, especially for initiating. This is...
Their advantage is gone. Yeah. Like, this just over 1k experience and almost 3k gold advantage has now just swung around exactly the opposite direction towards CDEC. And it's going to get worse. This Visage has picked up a mech. So Q's already got the money for a mech. He doesn't have the TP. He's got a TP available right now, so he can come to bottom lane.
Yeah, he needs to pick up the TP on his hero, and then he's ready. This is not a tower that you can force Vega. I don't think so.
He's just going to TP down with the mech. They take the fight, and Vega will be in trouble. But they can't see this coming. We can see it,
of course.
But there's no detection for Vega to know this.
Yeah, all they knew is that a lot of people seemed to be at that tower and defending. And of course they saw the Visage farming top with the components for the mech, so just respecting it, backing off, going up for the farm again. Winter Wyvern has level 7 now. And he TP'd top though, so maybe they can get some chance to push bottom.
One of the Familiars is just...
Oh, look at the HP! PL!
They're watching.
They see him.
They're watching. And with the stun, they've got him controlled long enough. Where is the support?
Oh, well, the Fissure is just out of range. Rubik trying to get close enough.
I think Ember's looking for another jump. But yeah, PL, like, Pasha knows it. He knows he's being watched so closely.
Yeah, definitely.
But look at top... Okay, so... If you're Vega,
let's
ignore all other heroes but Visage. How do you actually kill Q right now when he's got Gravekeeper's Cloak and the mech like this?
Seems to be what they're doing. They're ignoring everyone else because they're going on this, but TP's coming in.
The Eul Scepter actually made it so he threw out Shadow Strike, and now we're in trouble. The Echo Slam, they may have enough damage, but then Q, he's still alive! He got the mech charge off, so eventually they'll die, but you just traded a Queen of Pain for a Visage, and you have to put the Winter Wyvern under, but he's dead. Light Strike Dragon Slave will finish the job.
Oh, dear God.
How is this worth it? And the fact the Queen of Pain came in with a Eul Scepter, he threw the Shadow Strike, and Eul's the same target, so the Shadow Strike never connected.
Yeah, that was unfortunate really for him. I mean, not a lot of damage on the Shadow Strike, and I agree with the
It's just the
Yules
control
there.
time, that's all maybe. Yeah.
Very hard to dive mid though. Going in for a kill on solo by aggressive. Nice magic stick, but he's still suffering. Oh, he's gonna go down.
Yeah.
He tried, and then Ember's like, well, I have one more.
I think Vega hit that that fart moment where there's like there's a little bit too much hot air in this room. We need to just chill it out a little bit more.
Yeah.
Get your timings right. Like, okay, so what they've done now is put themselves in a horrible position where CDEC can move around and gank wherever they want to. They need to find space for Pasha to just farm, and they need to hopefully get the Blink Dagger on the Earthshaker so they can counter-initiate CDEC when they jump in.
Yeah, he needs to keep doing what he's doing right now. Just Fissure, value Fissures for last hits on lane, run into jungle and maybe finish this up now. He still has cooldown on his ulti anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But getting this timing up is important. Rubik, however, look at him. He's going for a straight-up Aghanim's, it seems like. Or maybe
Wait,
just
what?
a point booster into a blink, maybe. Some value HP and mana. But, yeah. Point booster it is, dude.
It's definitely not going to be a Skadi.
Toby just looking at what else could it...
I'm just like, okay, like, why would you rush?
Hey,
like,
man.
a late game Aghanim's I can understand for with like Quap, Wyvern. Like,
I mean, there's a lot of good spells to steal. We
no,
already
not even
said
Wyvern.
that.
Sorry, yeah, sorry. Lion, Quap, Earthshaker, it's all very, very nice.
OPL.
Yeah, there's a jump in. PL with huge troubles. CDEC even going for a doubler when they go for Wyvern, but embracing up aggressive, keeping him back off the fight. But it's PL. This is 3 deaths in a row for him.
Yeah, they're really finding the pickoffs on him. He had a great start with his farm and everything. Oh,
Seema locked in the ice wall, and well, they've got the sigil up, so there's no running away, and they're looking for a little bit more where Solo is, but Solo has to back up. He does have that Blink Dagger, which is nice for him. There's the Blink Dagger on the Earthshaker too. Echo Stone of cooldown 3 seconds time. But without the PL and the Wyvern,
it's the Blink Dagger on Tusk, man. Like, it's actually starting to do a lot of work now. It's a great item if you can farm it up. With the Urn and Treads, that's all you really need, because you start the fight, and Lina, Ember, and Visage, they're going to bring the damage. Don't worry about killing the enemy.
I think Vega really want to try and bring the damage if they can get it. Like,
Yeah.
it's that blink in by Earthshaker and then follow-up Sonic Wave into a Finger of Death. Like, that should be able to kill off any hero that gets caught by that.
They need the Dream. They do have Blink on Lion and Shaker now,
Yep.
so this is a very nice power peak for them. However, even if they are peaking now, it feels like CDEC are even stronger. So you need to capitalize on a mistake from CDEC, find them when they're grouped up, maybe get 2 people in a stun by Fissure, follow up by Lion. Like, this is what they need to do. Just find a pick-off right now. They don't seem to have a smoke available anymore, I think.
It's just a straight run down that bot lane.
50 seconds for the smoke on Vega, so they need to just go... Well, they actually have a smoke on Lion as well, but they just gotta go push here.
Well, they could try, but shards make it very difficult.
Yeah. Visage is actually going for Aghanim's before the Guardian Greave upgrade as well.
CDEC just left.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, well, you take out tier 1, we'll take you tier 2.
Yeah,
That works.
Putting more valuable pressure and farming up even more. Maybe they understand that, okay, we have Battle Fury and drums on our Ember, but we're not really at that super, you know, we're done to fights. Like, BKB next item and Ember is going to be great in these fights.
Yep.
But right now, the disables, as I mentioned earlier, that's really what's dangerous for CDEC.
This also opens up for CDEC. If they take this tier 2 tower on the top, and then push it into the mid, if they take a really good fight, you can take 2 Raxes.
Yeah.
Like, that's a big, big thing for them. And what do you lose in return? A tier 1 tower on your bot lane, you've
They
still
wanna
got your
defend
tier
this,
1
but
tower in mid.
The ward sees them now as they're smoked.
Jump him, they break the smoke instantly, and then the snowball, and they find Seema. He hits the ground, puts himself inside the embrace. The tower is still not dead yet, so Shiki's going to finish the job.
Oh, tough.
But he's in a real bad position. He's locked in here. They blink away, but the Familiars will buy more space with the Sleight of Fist steering chain. Soul Touch to damage Wyvern, still alive thanks to 1 charge, but Solo not in a better position. Getting Sleight of Fisted down, now the snowball. They go again after Seema. Both supports down now for Vega.
Oh.
You still got the Blink Echo Slam, but CDEC is so nicely spread out.
Yeah, CDEC are playing beautiful in this fight. The way they spread out, so Winter Wyvern ulti is useless, Earthshaker ulti is useless, Lion Stun can max hit 1. Like, just very good position there. We said Tusk was in a bad spot, but he still has powerful friends behind him, so you don't really want to go on a Tusk that hard. Oh, this was very nicely played by CDEC, and again, they took the tower, killed enemies, and forced a lot of TPs. they are in the driver's seat.
Man, this might be the first Ember Spirit win game in this series.
Yeah.
Because he's looking fantastic. 6-1-3 on the Ember.
Oh,
11,000 net worth, 22 minutes in.
He's had beautiful impact as well in the game. I mean, he's 6-1-3 and played a crucial role in a lot of finding these kills.
It's not just sit back and farming. It's
he
actually
got solo kills. Like, yeah, he's been playing really well.
I'm interested to see where he goes for his next item, if he goes for that BKB, or because he could buy a Chrysalis now.
Oh, look at Rubik. He's sitting on the high ground. He sees them coming.
He's gonna get away. He's gonna get away. The Earth Spike on two. The telekinesis on the other. Garda. He stole Fissure. He can return. That's aggressive coming in. The Echo Slam thrown out by Mag. The damage is minimal. In comes Tusker. They locked down Mag. It was the cold embrace from Seema which kept him there into a Yule Scepter. They're gonna trade the Rubik for 3.
Yeah,
and they may even just take Roshan.
Yeah.
They got Medallion up. Hey, why not? Sigil Roshan.
I don't see how they're gonna stop it. There's nothing they can do. Shaker's dead. Like, he used his ulti as well, so even if they were alive, I have no idea how they can contest this. Medallion is up on Tuskar. Got it in nice time for this Roshan. Everything just playing out as CDEC wanted.
What a swing.
Yeah.
What a swing right now.
Is that a Flagonims on the Visage? No, it is not. Yeah, I was worried because he was delivering.
I would look at Rubik, where he's going to start the Wizardry and the Point Booster. They're both as close to Aghanim's as each other.
Yeah, he's getting there. Rubik is ambitious and he's going for it. It is a very nice item. It lowers...
It's fully paying off.
Dude, it makes him so tanky. They had to finger him to kill him there. Like, they had to burst so much into killing a Rubik, and then they just got slaughtered by the Ember.
It didn't help, though. Like, he telekinesis grabbed 1. Earth Spike 2.
And almost he stole the Fissure and almost fissured them, but got fissured first. He was close to making the play of the game here, or play of the series, if he got that Fissure off.
Hey, what are we pretty next level, man? The BKB is a choice from the Lina, so survivability and the ability to stand during the fights for the Lina is up.
That's a great choice.
And it was actually the Chrysalis for the Ember Spirit, but it's Chrysalis for Ember, and then he got another kill and assist, so he's got 1700 gold now.
Yeah.
Do you complete the full Daedalus, or do you go for something else?
I mean, with the fact that you got the Aegis here, this definitely plays into your itemization, because right now you have a moment of safety. You have immortality for a while.
And you can also pick up the double damage room from bottom lane. Okay, Lina's going to take it. What a greedy woman.
Greedy woman. But yeah, I think Daedalus is fine here, and then go into the BKB. But if he decides to go BKB first, no, Daedalus it is. Either would have been a good choice, I think.
Like I said, Ags is up for Queen of Pain, so Vega has some good defense nature.
Yeah.
Like, they've actually got really great high ground defense. It's so easy to pop CDEC if they're in the bad positions.
They need to hold for PL. Like, he's just talking to him now saying, guys, I need time.
He blinked in under the Sigil, and then they just initiated with a blink Tuskar into a Laguna Blade. 60 seconds on the sideline, and the Searing chains into Seema. He might try to actually fly himself away with that Arctic Burn.
Oh god,
and he's able to do so. The shards are coming in. Seema puts himself under.
Yeah.
But you just took a Queen of Pain who does not have buyback. She's gone for 43 seconds, and you jump in deeper. There it is. They got the kill on the Wyvern. They've opened up the bottom.
There's no defense. It's just straight open now.
Yep. Even top. Like, what else have you got? You actually get a blinking in move from Rubik because he stole Queen of Pain's blink. I'm actually thinking this is double Raxus.
I think this could easily be game. I don't see why they were going to need to back. They have the mech, which of course is on cooldown now. 35 seconds, they will have it again. They have Nana, they have, I believe they have Urns as well, yes. 3 Urns on their Tuskar. Like, this is a very hard to stop push. They need all heroes alive, and that includes the 24-second death time on Shaker.
So this is CDEC's, I think the question we go to now is, can CDEC finish off the mid-tier 3 tower before they come back? And actually, they're not even going to ask the question. It's a straight-up retreat.
Yeah.
Why risk it? It's a full Daedalus done. Yeah, oh my.
They have items to pick up. They have dealt damage. They could probably have forced it, but why fight when Vega have the chance to win? Like, you just took a Rax completely safely, and if you get pickoffs on them again, you could do the same thing.
26-minute Aghanims on a Rubik.
Yeah, he does have it.
But this is so great. Like, no blink daggers, no boss ups. He is not a team player at all.
I don't know. I mean, if it works, man, he's been in 12 kills.
Oh, aggressive. He got an Invis rune. This could be exactly what they're hoping for, but Vega, they're moving back in again. They're back in their base again.
Yeah. Oh, man.
But you got a full Solar Crest on Tuskar, you got a full Daedalus on Ember Spirit. The Aegis
really
Immortal is still here, but it's only here for another minute and 40 seconds.
Yeah. Tusk really wants to find the opening here. He's gonna look for a jump to the high ground when he has the vision here.
Sentry wards are down. Don't worry about anyone just coming in through bottom. And look at the Slap Fist. Wyvern almost died from one attack on that. And in fact, he does just go down.
Ah, that's so sad to watch. Instantly dead, just deleted.
Yep.
This Daedalus is so
Look at
early.
that more. They jump down for line. You got the finger of death. Oh, he snowball dodged it. He snowball dodged the finger of death. XZ by the beautiful timing. Mag will drop. I think that's game. They've taken so many. They'll force it back underneath the towers. The 5X is still only available for the Phantom Lancer, and he's so scared to come in. The Ember Spirit will pop the Aegis Immortal, but to kill off the Queen of Pain, 100% worth it. They will take mid-racks.
They do not lose a single person in this push. They're so dominant. All the item progression that they have, I mean,
And now they got
no way.
They actually mistimed the stunts. The Parcher, okay, with the Spirit jump in, they've got him. 60 seconds on the sideline, no PL. They can go straight for Megas. They can keep killing off Vega one by one to 26-11. 27 minutes in. Game number 2 was pretty one-sided. Game number 3 swings the other way, and CDEC will advance through to the winners bracket final.
Yeah, Vega will have to fight in the lower brackets, and that makes it so much harder. A tough road to go from the lower bracket already after the first game. But that means CDEC 1 game away from being in TI.
Well, they did come through as the favorites. Like,
they did.
Most people, as far as their predictions go, is like CDEC, and then you put Vega right behind him. Like, this is, like, I would not be surprised if Vega